Hi everyone, I'm Charlotte. Last year I did two 6-month internships and I realized that employees' well-being and the role of the manager were clearly linked. It is a big concern nowadays, so I found many articles and among these articles I've chosen the 5 ones which seem to me to be the more relevant. So all these articles state that leadership is a factor of employees' happiness in different ways. In the first article, called Authentic Leadership and Creativity, the Mediating Role of Happiness, the authors point out the importance of authentic leadership in creativity and effective well-being, which is a major component of happiness at work. Through a qualitative study, they confirm that employees satisfied with their management are likely to feel better at work and be more creative. The second article, entitled When Leadership Powers Team Learning, a Meta-Analysis, deals with the importance of leadership in the learning process of a company. The qualitative and quantitative studies used to write the article show that there are different styles and types of leadership behaviors supporting team learning behaviors, which are very, very important in terms of employees' happiness. Another article called Boss Competence and Worker Well-being explains the importance of the manager's technical competence. The studies conducted both in the US and in the UK prove that his or her competence has a major influence on their employees' job satisfaction, which is part of employees' happiness. The main question that came to my mind after reading these articles was about the effectiveness of leadership. So I found an article discussing this topic called Perceived Managerial and Leadership Effectiveness in Colombia. In this article, the authors investigate the managerial behavior Colombians perceive as effective or not through a qualitative study conducted among managers and non-managerial employees in Medellin and Bogota. In fact, the study shows that the behaviors perceived as effective are the ones related to relationships, to human relationships, like support, care, or participation. Finally, I found an article called How Leader Displays of Happiness and Sadness Influence Follower Performance, Emotional Contagion and Creative versus Analytical Performance, which helped me connect leadership and happiness to performance. The starting point of the study is that the way leadership influences performance is not clearly defined. The article shows that the leader's happiness has a positive effect on creativity, whereas his or her sadness can increase the employee's efficiency when it comes to analytical tasks. The authors also highlight the fact that it is linked to emotional contagion, which is a process whereby people converge emotionally. They observed these results through a qualitative study assessed in a business school in the Netherlands, in which they asked students to perform two different tasks, so obviously a creative one and an analytical one. All these studies have been conducted in different parts of the world: Colombia, Cape Verde, the Netherlands, the UK, the US, and they all lead to different findings. So apart from the geographical limit, I found that the link between leadership and employees' performance was not clearly expressed. So now my research question is, how does leadership affect employees' performance? Thank you.